Welcome to Leslie's Mystic Den. And oh, let me see, why is this so wavy? Give me a second. Okay. Okay, hopefully that doesn't wiggle anymore. Um, but yeah, welcome back to Leslie's Mystic Den. And so today, as you can see, I have a lot more um, tarot cards out. And so I kind of want to just provide like a collective Pisces new moon reading. So yeah, let's see. I have the Believe in Yourself Oracle deck, I think is what it's called. And then the Angel Answers, also I'll have that for like the end of the spread. And we have the Moonology deck. Okay, and this is the Folk Oracle deck here, and then we have the Witch's Tarot. All right, so I hope everybody's having a nice morning. It's morning over here where I'm at, and it's a really nice day today. So wherever you are, hi, get ready, have a seat, maybe get a glass of water. Have mine, okay, and I hope your start of March is going well. Thank you so much to those who have already watched the March predictions reading. Okay, thank you guys for leaving comments and liking the video. It really like helps my channel a whole lot, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And so we're gonna be going into the collective message, right? So I'm inviting my guides, my ancestors to this reading to provide insight for me and my subscribers. Let me get that one. Okay. What's the collective message for this Pisces new moon? Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Got 3. Bottom deck is Queen of Pentacles. That's so fitting. So I will show you the cards. Let's see. Stand them up like this. This one is the 7 of Cups. All right, but we got it in reverse. So I'll just leave it there. The 4 of Wands. Yeah. Oh, so no, sorry. The 10 of Wands upright. Okay. And King of Pentacles upright. That's why I said it was so fitting that like the bottom deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So King and Queen. How nice is that? All right. So I just quickly want to say I initially just got that that's like the divine masculine and the divine feminine working through us right now during this Pisces new moon. So I just kind of feel like we're going through a sense of, I'm getting the words balance and peace, like maybe you're allowing yourself to dive into your masculine and your feminine, like what does that mean for you is kind of what I'm pulling right now from my guides. So that balance, right? That like you've met your other half, or like I'm also getting the word twin flame, but I don't really like, I just feel like this is just a kindred spirit. Like I don't mean it in the sense of like twin flame, that whole spiritual like description of that term. I feel like it's literally just somebody who you've met who just feels like a kindred soul. You guys have similar likes, dislikes. You guys can get in each other's flow. It's kind of what I'm sensing. And I'm just also getting like this is a proper time for this connection only because it just feels as though you are both in your divine feminine and divine masculine. Like, um, you have made it to your higher self. And I just feel like take this maybe as confirmation for you that whoever you are meeting during this Pisces full moon, um, it's coming towards you, and that may not resonate with everybody. You know, this reading, this collective message is to understand the energy that's just around us right now during this new moon. Okay, so I just very much feel like this new moon is going to bring us into a more balanced state. Like maybe you are deciding to do more, like going into artistic hobbies, or also I'm getting like running. Okay, so yeah, you guys are delving into many different things, but like new things that maybe you have been a little hesitant to try. And I say that because, let me put this into focus. Okay. I say that only because we do have the Ten of Wands upright, so it just feels like you're at this culmination of this energy. Okay, so you're dealing with having to, I'm getting the word, manipulate the energy around you to benefit you. Um, with this Seven of Cups in reverse, I feel um, like I'm getting you are no longer feeling lost about what you want to do, or you are going to become like this new moon is going to help us see the big picture of what it means to experience life. And that to me, just this card is really pulling me to the message of you are no longer going to feel lost if you have choices. And if you do have various choices, I just feel like you're no longer very confused about what to do in certain situations where you can't decide on something. Sorry, guys. My throat. But yeah, okay, guys. Like this is good. Like we're pulling out of that state during this new moon. We're pulling out of that like mind game that we're kind of telling ourselves, um is what I'm sensing. Like maybe we are the first to shun ourselves down. Like, oh, maybe I'm not gonna do that. Why? Because I don't know how to do it, and I'm a little nervous. So I just feel that's the little voice in our head, right? And and now I'm getting like a Dune quote. I don't know if my viewers are familiar with the movie Dune, but there is a quote that's the mother says, where she says, um, uh, do not allow fear, or do not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that we meet at obliteration. And when you look towards it, it is nothing. Okay, so, like, yeah, that could resonate with some of you if you watched that movie, but that really just wanted to come through. And that is just a message from the divine saying, just have trust in yourself. Your fears are, I don't want to say they're not important, right? Because I am not you. So I just have like a feeling that the universe wants to lovingly say to you that your fears are really just you stopping yourself from allowing this small change into your life. Okay, so that's a very specific message for somebody out there. And if you don't resonate, it's not your story. If you do, I hope this provides some clarity. This is for my collective, like, so for mainly my subscribers, but also just anybody who stumbles onto this live. That's the overall message that I'm getting with the Seven of Cups in reverse. And then we also did get the Ten of Wands upright. And that to me is like significance with significant with fast moving energy, right? The wands is like just a fast paced flow. And it's usually associated with the fire signs, so Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Um, it's like a quick upheaval up a mountain, right? So the Ten of Wands, as you can see, like she's struggling to carry all this weight. And it's hard for her to, move forward with that. And it's tricky to kind of, it's a fast moving energy, but it's also just one person carrying all those brooms, right? So I just have like a sense of a connection right now where you just it's like it's been a hard road for you. It's been, I just want to say, like, I'm getting the word, like, this is your toughest battle yet. This is the spiritual awakening that you need. And I'm also getting like maybe you want to delve into spirituality, maybe you've been curious, maybe you've been wanting to try it out, but I just feel like this whole situation with the Ten of Wands, it's just been a real struggle for you. And it's been, I'm getting like a hard road. Okay, it's been a hard road for you. And during this new moon, I feel like you're going to be like thinking about that, thinking about how this time right now, during this new moon in Pisces, it feels like you are carrying a lot. I want to say, I don't want to say more than you can handle because you are handling it. You are handling it. And I also like get a sense that for someone's like a specific story, it just feels like it's been never ending. But, you know, it takes forever to climb a mountain, and then sometimes you focus so much on your steps, your path, that by the time you finally get to the top, it's almost like as a shock, right? So, very interesting story that we have throughout this reading. With the King of Pentacles here, like, look at him. He's sitting on his throne. He's calculated. He's strong. This is like earth placements, okay? Y'all are really strong. So this is somebody with very significant like earth and fire placements, okay? Um I'm also getting you could be ruled by Saturn, which, like I wouldn't be surprised because it's like a popular I think not popular, but we're going through a time right now where Saturn is impacting us. So, and it could be impacting more people, right? So make sure to check your birth chart on where Saturn is. But with that strong father energy, like surrounding you, like that totally makes sense that we got the King of Pentacles, right? So there's been some discipline in your life that you've been kind of experiencing. And it's of you needing to have straight focus, like trying not to steer a path like into something different. The universe really wants you to keep level-headed, like the Ten of Pentacles, right? He's a ruler that provides a plentiful harvest, plentiful bounty to his people. He is someone who is knowledgeable, strong, and like if you resonate with that, you fit into those qualities, and that's for you. During this new moon in Pisces, you are starting to see that you are the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you understand what it's like to harvest and reap the rewards, and when you do reap the rewards, it feels freaking good. Why? Because it's been, I don't want to say a battle, just a journey. A difficult journey that maybe you felt like it was too much, and the universe is telling you, like, no, This person here doesn't know if she can make it to the top of the mountain, but look, she is still carrying all those wands and still pushing through regardless. Okay, so I just feel like, you also you are also surrounded by guardian angels letting you know that you can do this, because you can see that in the tarot card too with their cat right on her shoulder. You can do this. You can move forward. No matter how hard it feels like, you have it within you to achieve your goals and achieve what you want to do, right? With this suit right here, the Ten of Wands. And come on, you also got the King of Pentacles energy. You have it all within you. You're a very strong individual. You are capable of so much more, and you realize that. I think this new moon in Pisces collectively, it really wants us to take a look into what we've been able to accomplish. And there's a specific journey that we are all on individually. We're each going through our own thing. And I feel like it feels like it's been a tough road and you don't know how long this is going to last. You see here, like she's struggling to climb up that mountain, but her angels, the universe, has been sending you signs, has been comforting you in a way. And I feel like also in a way waiting for you to call them towards you more. Like I'm just getting like a strong sense that they're waiting for you to just be like, "Hey, can you help me out on this?" And that's, just pray with your guides. Pray, allow them to heal you, allow them to provide light and insight into your world. And I just feel like this overall collective spread is letting us know that we have this energy, and this energy is kind of playing out like kind of like you're being resourceful at this time. You're thinking ahead into the future. So King of Pentacles, I mean, I'm assuming he's also good with maintaining the economy of his kingdom. So that is why this popped up too. Like you are being more wise about the material world. You're caring more about this right now. You are, I'm hearing like saving. You are preparing, right, for the finale. You're preparing to accept the rewards, right? And I feel like it's almost done, and that's why you've made that choice. You're no longer at a standstill. You don't know which way to, like, you aren't in that area anymore. That's why this is in reverse, which is really good. I'm glad we got the really good spread for the collective. But with this being in reverse, you have made your choice in something, and you're moving towards that, okay? And remember, we did get the Queen of Pentacles in the beginning, so I just have a sense that this is all collectively fitting in right now. Like we're integrating that during this new moon in Pisces, is what I'm getting as well. And other messages that we got: meditation, routine, breath, quiet, peace. All right, so the universe is asking us that during this time, we're going to feel a need to take a step back and acknowledge that our body needs time to rest, needs time to recuperate from the day to day. So just make sure that you allow that, okay? And I'm also getting like with the llama, and she's like holding like a really nice purse during a full moon. I just feel, this also kind of reminds me of the movie Dune, like her headdress and everything. So maybe the message for you is to watch Dune. Maybe you will get more understanding about what this new moon in Pisces wants us to learn. All right. Now I'm getting a quote from the first movie where um, at the very beginning of the movie, there's a quote that says, "Dreams come from the deep." You could be having um, um, like specific, like, sorry guys, I lost my train of thought. Um, but you could be having prophetic dreams. There we go. That's the word that I wanted to say. So that's something new that's around you right now. Okay, like we are all going through spiritual awakenings at this time during this new moon, and we're integrating new things about ourselves. So some of you could be having prophetic dreams, and like with the llama, I just feel like you're going to be, yeah, the like prophetic, like future, keeping watch and staying like strong. Like llamas, like people are scared of them for a reason. And why are we so scared of them? Because they spit in our faces sometimes, and like they can kill cougars and they protect the herd, okay? So you could also be starting to realize that you want to give back to your community. That's also another message that I'm getting. And then another card, we got Celestial, Possibility, Connect, Infinite, Soul Path. And I love that we have the owl being depicted here. Owl to me is someone who is entering the spiritual awakening. So that's double confirmation already. And you are the seer. All right. The owl sees in the dark. It flies in silence. Yeah, I'm being pulled to dreams. All right. My collective, we are all having like um futuristic dreams, and even I can resonate with that. I've been having some really weird prophetic dreams, and I can tell them apart from like regular dreams. It's weird. It's weird. I'll talk about that after. But we are going through that time. A lot is going to be revealed during this new moon, and I'm even feeling called to say full moon because we keep getting like a full moon being depicted in all of these. So by the time the next full moon arrives, everything that I've just talked about for the collective is going to be integrated within ourselves, okay? If you resonate. And I also have uncover, dowsing, pendulum, answers, integrity. Someone could be starting to use a pendulum for quick answers from your spirit guides. And that's a quick way to get a message and gain some insight in the situation, right? So I love that we got really interesting prophetic like cards here. And I love that each one has an animal, right? And each one of these women is a seer. I definitely feel it. There's just so much confirmation, especially this one is a with a woodpecker and mushrooms. So having like a psychedelic experience is something that wanted to come out. And with her, she has I'm getting spring. Some of you guys are going to be feeling this a lot during the spring, these prophetic dreams. And follow the flow of your dream. Don't fight it. um Experience it, let the dream take you, okay? um but I'm getting that with all of them have like the one eye kind of like looking forth, and to me that's like the third eye. So all of you are having your third eye activation at around this time, a little more. That totally makes sense, y'all. Like it's new moon in Pisces, everybody has very odd um spiritual things happening to them during this time. So just let it flow, right? Allow it to have some space. And if you guys want more insight on what these animals could entail, Google the woodpecker, the barn owl, it looks like, and the llama. Okay, so I like how in this card she's leaving a cold tundra and going into a lush, like green place. That to me is like you're moving forward. You're moving through the seasons and flowing through the seasons, okay? This I'm feeling really strong to spring, and this I'm feeling strongly to fall. So very interesting that these all feel like different time frames that we may be integrating more and more of this. But they all have a full moon. Maybe during the next full moon in Pisces is when um, we're going to be fully activated with our spiritual insight, is also something that I'm feeling called to say. But allow it to flow, and you're now experiencing the early signs, okay? And I do want to pull from the modology deck, of course, okay? Boop, 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 boop. All right. And again, everybody, you don't have to resonate with each card. You know, that's why I like to pull three. So you could resonate with one one, two, or three, all right? Or, however way you want to feel called towards it. So let's see here. This time we got four Moonology decks. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay, that's definitely a message from your guides trying to let you know that you need to allow yourself to, oh my gosh, I'm getting the message. Experience peace. You need to allow yourself to experience a little bit of peace in your life right now, okay? Conclusions are within reach. Okay, there's like some big things happening around this new moon in Pisces in the dreamscape, I'm feeling, and also could be your outside experience. But we also have here step out of your comfort zone. That's something that I talked about a little bit in the beginning. Yeah, North Node. Read about your North Node and try and do things that where that sign is would do. Like um, as an example, if your North Node is in Leo, that's somebody who likes to assert themselves as a leader, um, but they don't assert because Leo's just, oh my God, gosh, let me have some water, guys. Like, Leos don't need to assert because when Leos just walk into a room, people just kind of like flow to you, okay? And if you are, or Leo rising or a Leo sun, like you know what that feels like. And so the North Node is what is represented by what we need to learn during this life. I don't know why I'm doing this, but what we need to learn during this lifetime. And like as an example, mine is a Libra North Node. So I have to like, I mean, I end up being surrounded by a lot of Libras in my life, so I kind of like gain insight on how their perspective is, and I allow myself to kind of like integrate some aspects of that. But then we have take time to breathe out. Yes. Allow lots of peace, allow lots of light into your life right now, everybody. Okay, this is a transitional time, right? We're losing an hour of sleep. Springtime is about to flow out. It like things have been happening. The animals outside are starting to prepare for spring, and that's something that we need to start doing as well. Like we need to let our body flow with the seasons and just allow your instincts to come out. That's why we got the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, right? Like allow that balance to flow. And I love that. Like we got these beautiful messages from the Moonology deck. And let's see. So allow peace into your life right now, guys. Allow some peace, allow some light. Okay. Allow yourself to have a little bit of room to grow. Maybe I'm also now I'm connecting to a story where it's like if you're going through a tough time right now, look into your North Node Libra and kind of wonder to yourself what would like a Libra be inclined to do. I feel like Libras have a really hard time holding a grudge because they have a really, really big heart and like a Libra tends to have room for forgiveness, I want to say. So maybe that's a message for you. Maybe it's time for you to allow a little bit of forgiveness into your life. That's just a message for somebody. We have here storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Oh, lovely. Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Yeah, maybe it's time to forgive, guys. Is that our lesson right now? Yes, because it's obviously it came out. It's time to forgive. It's time to allow a little bit of forgiveness into our life. The storm is gone. We're no longer in survival mode. We can take time to repair ourselves, and then we have voyage. You already have all the answers. Okay, yeah. You know exactly, we know exactly what to do during this time. Allow this new moon of Pisces to heal you. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like I've been really wanting to take like a bubble bath, and I just feel like that's really because of Pisces. Like I want to feel like a little mermaid again. But that's probably what I'm gonna be doing to help my body relax and help me just connect, and I'll just float in the tub and for as long as I want. But now I'm gonna pull angel answers, okay? So whoever watches this, have a yes or no question in your mind, and let's see what my angels, whoa, what my guides want to say to y'all, okay? Thank you. We have here, get more information, okay? Get more information. No. Okay, that's a stern no from my angels and the universe. Like, they don't want you to do that. They don't, or maybe what you're thinking about is wrong. Like, no, don't say that about yourself. Something like that. Improving health. Yay, we're gonna improve our health, guys, during this new moon in Pisces. I'm glad that that came out. Our health really is our wealth, everybody. Like, take care of yourselves, drink plenty of water, and I'm seeing that now that springtime is coming around, that we're all going to be a little bit more active. And honestly, I am so excited for that. Oh my gosh, guys, all the cards just fell. I've been really wanting to go off on my routine hikes and, like, go back to the gym and be more active, like go out for walks with my dog, like more than like twice a day. I used to like sorry, I keep saying like, I used to enjoy going out to the park or the local hiking spot with my dog like at least once a week. And honestly, I'm just swamped with schoolwork and I haven't been able to be as active as I would like. And maybe that's something that I need to learn to integrate, be more disciplined, right? But I really enjoy the messages that we got, and I'm glad that this new moon in Pisces is activating a new area for us. Like I said earlier, I've been having more like prophetic dreams, and it's been really cool. Um, and I can tell that they are prophetic because nothing weird or out of the ordinary really happens, and it's almost like in dreams, sometimes things feel like you're in slow motion, but in these, it just feels like it's just happening to you. And it was cool. In my dream, my fiance was in it, and he has a Pisces, he has a Pisces moon. So he actually gets prophetic dreams a lot. And in my dream, he's the one guiding me and telling me, like, yeah, this is usually how it is when I have we were in my dream, we were calling it a future dream. And I just thought it was really cool and interesting that we were having this whole conversation. And anyways, in the morning when we woke up, I was like explaining it to him, and he was like, I felt like I had a super long dream, but I can't remember any of it. And then I kind of joke with him and tell him that, like, oh, what if you were just too tired because you were in my dream space like the entire time? And we did a lot in my dream. Remember more the ending, but I remember that there was more in the beginning that was happening. So, and then also this past night, I had another interesting dream where it felt like a future kind of dream. And I was like, this is interesting. But yeah, leave in the comments. Have you guys been experiencing anything kind of out of the ordinary for you for like during your nighttime, like dreamland experiences? Like, what is going on? This new moon in Pisces really has us looking into all things dark, mystical, um, spiritual, and we each are learning like something different. So I'm just curious as to what my collective is learning right now. Maybe you guys aren't experiencing dream things, but maybe you guys are experiencing, I'm getting the word deja vu. So maybe someone who's watching me has been experiencing deja vu and just feels like their timeline shifting. Like maybe you are like ahead of something is like something that's calling to me right now. But yeah, and that's just so cool that the new moon in Pisces has been doing this, and I've been feeling it every night. Just my body slipping away into the dream world. But yeah, I'm really glad we got some really positive messages. Um, our health is going to be seeing some improvement during this time. Um, I'm getting like a sense that maybe you've been looking for some good news, and during this week you will be getting that message that you've been really needing to hear, and it could be in regards to your health as well. But we are going to be getting more information, and didn't I say that from the beginning as well, where we're going to be having like insights, spiritual insight, seeing into the future kind of is what I'm feeling. I was just talking about dreams, so a lot of you could be having like prophetic dreams during this time, or deja vu, or also just getting that feeling that someone isn't telling the truth. So listen to your intuition, everybody. And this was also a specific message for somebody as well. No, okay? So maybe something that you're doing, something that a question that you asked specifically, they said no to, whatever that may be. But I'm glad that the storm is over. Okay, New Moon in Pisces is really telling us that the storm is done. It's over. It's time to move on. Allow this healing transition to come into play into your life and do things that feel good for you. Okay. In the beginning, we did get the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles upright during this time, which to me is like our collective message for the new moon in Pisces is allow those energies to integrate. Allow yourself to feel the push and pull, the balance of our light and dark, our shadow and light. So we're going to be healing during this time about something specific as well. And you will be gaining insight on what that is. Like you're going to be seeing the truth of it, right? Like I said earlier that all of these drawings reminded me of seers, basically like people that are going to be seeing into the future. And also I did get that maybe a message for you is to watch the movie Dune, okay? The quote that kept pulling me was dreams are messages from the deep. All right? And I mean, come on, we got meditate, celestial, and uncover. And look at all these like animals, all right? The owl is extremely tied to like psychic abilities, seeing the unseen because you're going into the dark. So you could be also uncovering something about your shadow. You're allowing yourself to go into the dark and to see those sides of you that are hidden that sometimes comes out in times where you don't really want them to, or they don't really help during the situation. I know for my March predictions reading that I did, there was a message in one of those piles that someone's needs to acknowledge when they are reactive, that that doesn't help the situation. Okay, that does not help you move forward. It just pushes you back. And I get it that there are some moments where you need to be reactive if someone's being nasty to you back, but I definitely felt like it was tied to more like someone who just has an uncontrollable anger within themselves and they become reactive. And I think at the end of the message is that like you regret it. So at the end of you being reactive, you do feel bad that it happens because you just unleashed yourself, right? So I think we're going to be healing those areas of ourselves that maybe it's taken us some time, taken us a lot of healing to kind of just help us recover our true self. Like in times where maybe you were reactive, it's better for you to kind of connect to your higher self and kind of be the bigger person, right? And kind of tone down the situation, calm things down. But we got an amazing reading for our Pisces collective. I mean, King of Pentacles, Ten of Wands upright, and the Seven of Cups. Um, yeah, Seven of Cups in reverse. Like this is really good to have as a reverse card because you are no longer troubled by choices. You know where you want to go, and you have been. That's why we have this really tough path that's been kind of been put on you, right? And you could be ruled by Saturn, okay? And people who are ruled by Saturn, it is tough, especially when you want to do something, right? It feels like a challenge. But remember, this new moon in Pisces is having us kind of think in the big picture of what our future entails. And that's like you will be reaping those rewards. I see success. Like you're going to have a plentiful harvest, bounty. You're going to be very successful in your endeavor because you are the king. It's not, this isn't a knight. It's not like the Ace of Pentacles of like, oh, something's coming into your life. This is you building your life. And your guides, your angels are rooting for you. There's been times where you've maybe felt during this time, right? We're talking about new moon in Pisces. You've been feeling like you can't do it anymore. You've been feeling like it's been really tough. Have no fear. All right? The universe is with you. Your angels are with you. They are trying to have you see into the future to understand that what you're going through right now is necessary. All right? And I'm trying like I'm getting this quote from this movie with Steve Carell where he's telling his son that um, suffering helps us understand who we are, who we really are, what kind of person are we? Like in the way he's telling him that, like I think the way he starts is like, yeah, he knew this guy where like nothing really changed in his life, nothing really happened, and so long story short, he didn't change. Nothing really like helped him grow. And the guy kind of realized that he needed to make certain choices that scared him, but that gave him room to become his best self. And he acknowledges that the guy decided that at the end of his journey, at the end of his life, that during the moments of his life where he experienced suffering, challenges, circumstances where he thought that he couldn't make it to the end, that at the end, when he did make it, he felt like that was the best years of his life because he grew like into a bigger person than who he thought he ever was. And he, in reviewing his life, acknowledged that during the years where nothing happened, um, there was no great change in his life. And I think that's the message for us for this new moon collective in Pisces. All right. And during these dreams, I think that's why in for this new moon in Pisces, we're experiencing prophetic dreams or just moments of deja vu or moments where we are seeing the future because the universe is kind of hinting us that, hey, this is what is already on your path. This is the end of wherever you are on right now. So yeah, guys, Pisces new moon will do this to us. Will have us really thinking into the spiritual, okay? So don't fight it. Allow these intuitive nudges, listen to your intuition, and remember these spirit animals, the llama, the woodpecker, the owl, okay? And I really do feel like y'all should watch Dune. That one, I think that movie has a very, very interesting narrative, and it could offer you some insight right now, honestly. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I did watch part one, so and I enjoyed it. I felt like I got spiritual messages out of that, and it kind of just made me think bigger, which is good. You know, you always want to watch movies that give you a new perspective and a new opinion on something. Yesterday, I watched that new Netflix movie called Damsel, and honestly, I really enjoyed it. I thought that it was very empowering seeing a woman escape her fate, right? A fate that was bestowed upon her. And that's a hero's journey, you know, like, and that's what we're going through right now, where we are on our own hero's journey. Each one of us has something different happening around their lives, and I feel like we can all do this, okay? So I hope that this new moon in Pisces helped in some way, and I'm really thankful for those who popped onto the live. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe so that you can catch me next time during this live. Click that notification bell and check out my monthly predictions tarot readings, okay? Check those out for newer messages. And if you're interested in a tarot reading, you may book through my website. Everything is linked down below in the description box. So I just want to finish this and say thank you so much for your time. Time is a valuable currency, and I'm very thankful that you chose to spend it with me. So thank you, and I hope that this new moon in Pisces treats you well. And I will be connecting with you guys live once again on the next full moon. Stay up to date through my community page, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, here we go.